10,000. 10,000 add up. We already don't got money as it is. And like somebody said earlier this season, I'm not trying to be the brokest winner in challenge history.
Yeah.
So, Horacio,
Emmanuel.
But
yeah.
If CT coming down, if Jordan coming down, if Johnny Bananas coming, Horacio, protect my money. Like,
yes, I just
no questions asked. Rayshawn, why are you doing this? My money's on the line.
Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are back with a new episode of the Challenge 39, our recap and review for this week. And I'm just gonna say, you can never get me to hate Melissa. I don't care. It's not gonna happen. I'm always gonna be Team Melissa, and I mean that's just that.
Yeah, I do want to say that some of the stuff in the back half of the episode, it was giving very much hypocrite. Like, all these players at this point are hypocrites. Like, they are saying one thing and doing the exact opposite. But let's get into this. Get back to the house. And yeah, everybody is back. Not Big T, Corey and Aesop are like, we're back. Not Aesop. Emmanuel.
Corey and Emmanuel are happy they did not get eliminated. They didn't have to play. And I don't know if they're necessarily happy Callum's gone, but they're happy they didn't have to play. And Emmanuel is always all about like revenge. He's like Kylan, Big T, and Horacio, y'all gonna pay. And I ain't ever gonna forget.
Yeah. Which I get him being upset, but I don't know if he's doing this just for the cameras, like this whole like I'm this big, like I'm always gonna get like revenge. I'm like this vampire. Like, I don't know if that's like what he want to portray, or if it's just like a situation.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really. Yeah. And then we also see I think it was like Jay, Michelle, and some other people basically saying, sad that Callum is gone. And then Michelle in her confessional was like, never fall in love with a challenge. And I was like, how can you fall in love with the person who has a whole girlfriend? But that's neither here nor there. Y'all was only together for 2 weeks? Like, I get it's a little, intense in there, but you're using the word love? Like, come on now. In the words of Savon, you don't know that man's last name.
You don't know that man's last name.
But we also do see that they start talking about basically who they should get out, because at this one, Jay was funny because he was like, now that Callum's gone, you can really start playing the game again. Like, you
got to Michelle.
Like wrap it back in now.
Yeah.
So they start talking. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, the alliance within the alliance, they meet up.
Yeah. So they start talking about some of the players that they want to kind of get rid of. And there's like, who's the fastest girl on the in the house right now, and that's Zaza, aka Zara. And they's like, we need to get rid of her because she's too good. And why are we focusing on Big T? Because Big T would never, basically he said Big T would never win. Like, talk about she'll run 2 miles and she'll gas out. So why focus on her? And so
you see even here though, Emmanuel, he was still trying to push Big T because he got revenge on the boy. And they're like, no, we're not gonna do Big T. But he's like, Big T?
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. So we do see that Kyle and crew make an appearance this episode, and basically Kyle was like, Big T, give me a list, because when I come back, I'm getting them all out the house for you if they keep targeting you.
I really like that that exchange. I mean, the OG UK people. So we got OGs. You like going back in the day. You got like Alton and them, Coral, all like
The All Stars players.
Yeah, the All Stars. But the OG UK people, where they at? Where they at? This would never stand.
Like Big T said, this is her first season and the 4 seasons that she's done without Kyle, or is it 5 seasons? I don't know how many seasons, but 4 or 5 that she's done because Kyle did 7, I think. So this is like, that's how you know that, like you said, these are staples as far as like the UK. So yeah, that was a nice exchange.
He had a brief conversation with Melissa and Corey, where Corey tries
right,
yeah, Corey basically, I don't know if it wasn't.
He
really
basically says, "I'm sorry that you feel this way, and hopefully you can trust me again."
Which I don't know
he's
why.
Like, moving forward, I need to play a clean game. But in the same token, later on in the episode, you talking about peace. I never liked you. You're going down.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that, because okay, you done already burned the bridge. Melissa don't trust you. It's clear she wasn't really faking the funk. She said we'll see, and we'll see means, you know, like I don't trust you, but whatever. So at this point, you already laid it out on the table. So just be real, for real. Like I'm sorry I'm sorry I did that, but I had to do that to save myself. And you know, I'm not going to intentionally go against you, but if it's for me, then I would need to do this. But to say, like,
I just don't like the fact that you're basically saying, "I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry."
Like, that's what you're telling her. That
you're basically telling her, "I didn't mean to do it, but I'm gonna do it again."
Like, yeah, he was just like, I was like, why even have this conversation?
Exactly.
It's not sincere what's happening. You gonna betray her again. So there's really no reason to even have the conversation. I would be like, we don't even need to speak about it, because it's what it is now. If I get a chance, you going in. If you get a chance, I'm going in. No reason to even talk about it. and like she was like, we'll see. And I was already like, you gonna see him betray you. So don't even hold on to any hope that he's not gonna do it.
So we get to the daily challenge. This challenge is called Tower of Power. It is played in 2 teams of 9. Each team has a tower surrounded by 2 gates and have 30 minutes to use the provided items to barricade the gates as much as they can. And after 30 minutes are up, the teams switch positions, and then they have to attempt to break into the opponent's tower. The first team to break into the opponent's tower and lower the flag at the top and get all their members up there wins. So basically, this is a challenge or elimination that we see many times now in challenge form.
Ways. Yeah, we've seen this challenge a few times, mostly for elimination. I don't think we ever really seen it as a daily challenge. Yeah, I've only seen it as eliminations. As we were reminded several times by Jay. Jay let you know.
Jay is gonna build.
He like, remember, we didn't even talk about that. Remember I beat CT? Ask you how your day was, but I beat CT.
Yeah, like he's just like, oh, you know, it's not about the rope. It's the way you tie the chains. I did do this elimination against CT, and what I did in that elimination was everybody just eating it. Like,
I was like, please. I was like, I you know, I'd be rooting for Jay. And I mean, I'm glad him and Michelle have gotten I don't know. But so, you know,
we'll talk about Michelle later.
Yeah, but usually every season, I want Michelle and Jay to have a good standing in the house, at least a chance, because I think they never really got a chance. And then now they got a chance, and I'm like, you acting like the vets. You acting like the vets, who I love the vets, but I be wanting some people to get a chance. And this has given Jay and Michelle the opportunity.
Yeah. I think without the vets, without the vets being there, Michelle and Jay in the forefront, I'm not liking them at all.
I know. I hate that, because I root for them every time.
Jay was Jay was my guy. Like, I was happy when Jay came back. I was like, Rogan did him bogus. We need a redemption arc. But now that we like these last couple of seasons, when Jay and Michelle in the same, I think it's them on the same season. Maybe it's them together that just don't work because they're feeling themselves. So the first thing we see is basically after Jay brags that he beat CT. We also see Kylan mention that he won with Azah on USA this elimination, so he feels like he should take the leadership role. and then they was like, we got to go for the chain. And when TJ blew that horn, it was chain gate all over, because literally everybody was pulling for that chain for a good 2-3 minutes. Like if it was me, if half the team, I would have just already been like, we don't got time for this. Like, let's go. We got rope. We can make this work, or whatever the case may be. So we do see that. And then as they actually do the challenge, like I said, Jane Kylie took the lead. They got into the wrestle over the chains, and then Kylan was trying to undo the other team's chain, and he got hit and ended up having to get stitches. Yeah, in the end, J Team went, and basically, yeah, they win.
I think that
does.
Kylan ended up spending too much time trying to tie this knot, and they
Yeah.
should have been doing other stuff to barricade instead of this.
Yeah, it just wasn't really intricate at all. They literally just put stuff in front of stuff, which was the main problem.
Yeah.
But Kylan does mention, before we go into like the nomination, Kylan does mention, you know, if it's a guy's elimination, I might have to go in because, you know, I was the leader and I failed our team. And he was okay with that. And then turn around, Aesop is like, Kylan is not taking accountability. He needs to go in. I don't like him. Da 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 da. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like Aesop this season. It's not giving.
Everybody that you liked before, you don't like this season.
Well, we didn't know Aesop before because he was first out. But now that he's there, it's giving very much. You're just talking to talk. Like that, every time he comes on like his confessionals, it just be like you're talking to talk. Like you just don't make sense. Like the logic is not flowing right. Like you think it's all there, but it's not.
It's not. And so then the winning team, Jay's team, they have to decide. Well, TJ tells them it is women's elimination day, so they have to decide what woman to put in to the elimination straight away. And so they huddle up, and it's like six, 7 people on each team, or something like that. It's 9 people each team. 9 people on each team, and they have to decide which woman to put in. And majority were like, you know, Melissa, which is the big American Alliance. But you had some people that were like
Zara and James stood pretty firm on not voting in Melissa. Also, I don't know if it was Mariah or there's like voting Big T. She's like, I don't. They was like they already been
That was Raven.
It was along the lines of
that was Raven. She said voting Big T. We done already put her in, and she said she don't care.
She's like, I don't give a.
Yeah.
She's like, put it back in.
So she was originally kind of trying to, you know, whatever, but she wasn't about to hold it down for Melissa and Big T. Like she likes them, but they are not in this alliance, and she barely in the alliance. So I guess she's like, I gotta say their names. I gotta say their name. But and
then also there was, I think it was Jay. He was like, either way it goes, both of them are gonna be, the other one's gonna be the house vote.
Yeah, I was like, I know it is, but they don't care. And
they did not care.
But I just really think the UK people and the like outlier, like straggler people that are not in the core American Alliance, it's just so crazy that they haven't even thought to team up, because it's just really so crazy. Because literally, if Big T, Melissa, Raven, you are really barely in this alliance. Mariah, Corey, Zara, you all are barely in this alliance. And as soon as Big T and Melissa are gone, they are going to come after you. So why are you all in this alliance? Berna's like, I got to get Big T and Melissa out. We can't trust them. You can't trust them. And Big T and Melissa.
It baffles, to your point, because it baffles me every time they're in a confessional, they're having conversations. I'm at the bottom of Michelle's list. So if I don't like, why are you fighting? Even Corey, why are you? They literally don't like you. They told you they don't trust you. Why are you fighting so hard to be in their numbers? At that point, get with, like, it doesn't, it like common sense is, I'm an outlier. Colleen, you're on the bottom of their list. So why fight for them when we can join together?
You have so many more people on the
exactly.
other side. But just the not Melissa, Berna
Because
was.
when you think about it, the outliers and the people that's not in the core, like, is only really Olivia, Norris, Horacio barely,
It's
Jay and
more
Michelle
outlier
and
people
Aesop.
than it
It's
is
literally like
core
six of
people.
them versus everybody.
They would be able to run the house, but you so trying to hold on to the like, I guess the like popular alliance.
Semblance of alliance or protection.
Yeah,
It's
that
like the, if I don't vote against y'all, y'all protect me, but it's not the case. It's just we have bigger fish to fry, but you're still a fish that's going to be fried. Like,
yeah, it's like you fried third, maybe not first, but you're gonna be third. So that third person needs to hop out of that ship and jump on the bandwagon with the other people. Because like I said, Berna's saying that she's trying to get Melissa and Big T out because she's they're a threat to her. I was like, how? Because literally, if Melissa and Big T were singularly responsible for who was leaving, if TJ said, Melissa, pick who you want to leave right now, it would not be you, Berna. She would not.
exactly.
It would not be you, Mariah. It would not be you, Raven. It would
Because
not
even,
happen before. But I'm just saying, these people, she would never have said you. So now,
yeah.
why?
Yeah,
It's
because that leads us into this next conversation. Basically, so they vote for Melissa. They vote Melissa into nomination. She's upset or whatever the case may be. She has a conversation with Mariah, and then Mariah finally makes it click. It was like, why are we voting Big T and Melissa, or why am I voting in Big T and Melissa where they won't say my name? That doesn't make sense when Colleen is here. Granted, Colleen probably wouldn't say your name either, Mariah, but like, that logic makes more sense. Now you're starting to think like, why am I going against? See, that's the thing, that hindsight is crazy, but like, yeah, like, why are you going against, or why are you going with the grain who's not going to protect you?
Yeah.
Like, literally, they're trying to get rid of your boo thing. Like, you're associated with him, so they're just going to start, oh, we got to get rid of Mariah because she's protecting James or whatever the case may be. Or
and
whatever.
They're being hypocrites because I'm confused, but was Callum not a part of the UK Alliance? And they never questioned Michelle. So like it's like a type of thing because they're like, every now and then they mention, we gotta watch out for Mariah, she getting too close to James. What are we talking about?
Callum was literally in Michelle's bedroom every night.
Like, what are we talking about? And nobody ever really mentioned Michelle. Like Michelle might be shady and and we don't know what she's doing because she's talking to Callum, but they want to put that on Mariah. I'm just like, that's too much. And then when they sitting by the pool,
people that are supposed to be in alliance, y'all throw it to the side like it ain't nothing. Corey, granted, he has a reason to be on the outskirts, but Raven, she really didn't do nothing for real. I mean, yeah, she talked a little too much, but still, y'all haven't brought her back into the fold for real. Since that incident.
It's rules for people they want the rules for because they the ones making up the rules.
So we're at the club, and this is where some strategic line is coming into play. So Melissa is making her rounds. She is talking to she goes to Berna first. It was like, so this another Big T moment where Big T is the friend that I need because Big T fulfills the Delulu. She will let you be in that world. She like, Melissa just going around spreading sugar. It's all harmless. Like, oh, she just covered up a body. Like, oh, you just burnt that man's car. You put sugar in his tank. You good. I understand what you're doing. Like, Big T was justifying the delusion. Like, oh yeah, he did you wrong. He September 23rd, he didn't send you that text. It was you justified for putting sugar in his tank. I know why you did it. But
Melissa got out all her information, and so that's the way she had to do it.
Melissa talks to Berna, and she was like, "So, I heard you was the ringleader, and you was the one who threw my name out." And Berna just started talking. She's like, "Oh no, it wasn't me. Hey, yo, Mariah, can you come here for a second?" And Mariah was like, I'm not saying it. And then you saw Melissa just go straight off. She's like, all right, cool, that's over with. And then so Mariah does explain to Berna that, girl, why are you talking? Like, she just want to
She did not. She didn't even know nothing. Don't say nothing. Berna just like, she just believed it.
Yeah, she's like, why she
Why wouldn't
lying?
you?
Why would
But
she lie to me? Because she want information, girl. Like, why you being naive? Poor Borna. So she goes to Raven and basically it was like, I heard that you were the one who threw my name. Raven didn't admit it, but Raven was like, yeah, when it's 6-2, I mean,
yeah, she
what?
basically admitted it. She basically admitted that she was one of the people that did vote her in. And
Yeah,
Raven's like, it was unanimous. I had to, all this stuff, but she admitted it. And
yeah,
and, and it get kind of like it get intense quick.
yeah. So she was like, basically, why did you do that? I thought we were, cool or whatever. And she was like, but we didn't make no formal agreement that I had to. And I'm like, what's maybe they could maybe it's in the contract that these are the rules of the game, because I don't understand why people be like, if we don't talk game, I can't protect you, but we in the house hitting every day. Like, what? Just because I don't talk games with you, but we're friends, why wouldn't we have that just understanding that I wouldn't say your name?
I just don't understand why Raven don't. She should jump ship from the alliance. She is literally, especially as far as the women are concerned, the women days when they gonna throw women in. Once Melissa and Big T leave, you are the literal next person. I don't know anybody that's up before her. I think it's
Yeah,
her for the women. So she is
yeah.
the main
It's
one that
Big
needs to be
T. Yes, Big T. Well, Melissa, Big T, Raven,
Raven.
then Colleen. Like,
Like all these people, I don't understand. Point is to keep them. So I just don't get it. That alliance is only for Nerys, Horacio, Olivia, Jade,
Aesop and Michelle.
Asaph, and Michelle. Sorry, yes. Though
That's
that's what that
literally the only
alliance is
7
for.
people they care about.
Yes.
Everybody else, y'all don't make us. And if you think about that, so what, we got 18 players, 7 of them are in alliance. The rest of y'all are either outliers or barely in the like Michelle said, y'all are just numbers to her. Like,
Let me say, Melissa in this scene when she threw that drink on Raven, I was like, I got up like that meme with the girl, she got the fire lighter. She's like lighting her fire like just because it
yeah,
was
I was
like
like, Melissa,
I was
you
like,
can't
I
do
was like,
this.
I was just like that because it reminded me of like old school, the challenge. I was
Yeah,
like, something is happening.
yeah.
Something.
Because I'm pretty sure Raven being this didn't like she didn't take too well to that drink being thrown to her. Definitely
Yeah.
by a white woman at that. Like,
Are you okay, okay, I got you. Yeah,
yeah.
I was like,
Because Raven, the way it looked, Raven wanted to throw that glass, but I think she had to stop
yeah, that
herself.
was I was hoping that when Melissa threw the drink, I was like, I literally screamed. I was like, this is like old school challenge. And then I was like, but don't hit nobody because they don't play that no more. Literally, that's how
Yeah,
I was like, I don't want nobody to get into no fights or nothing because they're gonna kick you off. And so I don't want Raven to get kicked off, and I don't want Melissa to get kicked off. So I was like, don't do nothing else. Don't do nothing else. And then when they got
although I don't,
go ahead.
I was about to say, although I don't condone violence, I do love a good reality TV fight and a good DQ from a fight. So
You like no, I don't want to see a fight. No, I don't want to see a fight because because they don't like finish the story because you got disqualified. I don't want nobody to get disqualified. So I was just hoping like I didn't want Raven to hit her and I didn't want Melissa to hit her. So I was happy when people got right in the middle of it once she threw that drink. But yeah, you could tell that both. I think Raven wanted to hit her. I think she wanted to hit her. But I'm glad they weren't able to fight. But I will say. Raven, Raven's like, well, you need to just go in there and prove yourself or whatever. And I was like, these people are acting like Melissa is one of
it's a
them.
rookie.
Yeah, I was like, she's not one of you. And that's why this season is a little nerve-wracking because they are confused about who they are and who some of these other
Yeah,
people are. I was like, Melissa's not a rookie. She proved
Yeah.
herself. Melissa did a
See,
final
she's
second.
a finalist. Like she's
She's
seen
a
a final,
finalist. She did a final
and she did it
second.
while pregnant. Like,
So I was like, what are we talking about? And I get Raven, the girl threw a drink on you. So yes, you have a right to be mad, but those weren't the
and I
words.
will say, Raven, you have I will give Raven you have worked for your spot. Like although they going in doesn't make you a challenger, but Raven, you have proven that you are there to compete and you are a good challenger. Your game is not so much, but you are a good challenger, whatever the case may be, especially off of last season. However, you and Melissa are not in the same league. She's 3 seasons over you, or 2, I guess, technically. No, because this would be her 4th. She's 3 seasons over you. She's a finalist. She done a season while pregnant. She has probably more elimination. You probably got more elimination wins, maybe. I don't know her record. I got to look at it. But either way it goes, y'all are not in the same league.
Yeah. Yes,
I was
like, I'm rocking with you, Raven, because somebody, threw a drink on you, disrespected you, got a right to be mad, however. But I was like, not work for your spot or whatever she said, something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. But then Nerese said, Melissa's just trying to distract from trying to take the heat off of her. But I was like, she's already going in. It doesn't help I don't think she's off her.
Yeah, it's
no
not
matter
like she's the house
tonight,
she's literally already going in.
yeah, no matter what I do tonight, that ain't gonna change my fate. So I don't I'm still going in whether I sit quietly in the corner or do this. So that doesn't matter. The nominations, Kylan does say, yeah. I think maybe that was his last ditch ever to see if he could possibly have them not vote for Big T.
Yeah. So this is where I get into the hypocrite territory. Because you have people that can clearly go against the grain. And the fact that the people that were able to vote were on the outliers of that nomination, they could have easily turned it. So
there ain't nothing gonna get turned at the nominations. Any of those conversations have to happen before nominations.
But I'm saying Kylan, Big T, Melissa, 3 votes could have went towards Colleen. But the point is, they could have pulled those numbers to at least throw it a little bit to get Colleen in there if they really wanted to try. But like we said, Kylan did state that you can't go against the grain, or you can't always vote for what the majority says, but vote with the majority. They didn't even try. He was just like, "Yeah, Big T, I'm voting for you." So yeah. And then Michelle this was where, again, Michelle was like, I do have sway in the house. However, I'm not going to use that to save Big T, essentially. She's just the puppet master of the house. And I didn't like that. I don't like her and Jay running this house. I don't at all.
Yeah.
But we do get a funny moment where Ed was like, you can't go.
I don't even know why he didn't anything in that moment, because I knew he wasn't gonna.
Yeah, he's like, so yeah, we can't going with the house vote or going with the house isn't always good, and sometimes you have to make big moves. However, today is not the day. Big T voted for you. Your money was good, but and then yeah. So I do love Ed. Ed is,
and Big T don't take it personal. She was just like, it's not personal. I'm not mad at none of y'all. And I'm gonna vote for myself too, because at this point, what we even fighting here? And yeah. So I just think they keep voting her in, and I think she's just kind of resigned to it, kind of at this point. Like we said, after nominations, they nominate Big T. It was a unanimous decision. Big T is going in. And all they have hope is Big T and Melissa just have to hope that whoever's coming down, they pick the chaos mallet, and that they pick whoever is up left standing up there, because as Melissa has said before, we know a lot of the vets, so we would hope that they wouldn't pick us if it is a vet that we know. So yeah.
So when it comes to the draw, they find out that as Casey, she ends up choosing Big T name. It's a pole wrestle, and this again, ain't nobody fought with y'all's that y'all thought Big T was going. No, no offense to Big
No, Big
T.
T
And
did it again. She won. So
yeah,
the first round, okay. So like we said, Casey is the vet that's coming out. The first round, Casey takes it. The second round, Big T got it. Big T was out there holding on for a
yeah, that's
while.
what I'm saying. No, like I know Big like this season. This is the best game Big T has played.
Yes, I think so. Yes. This is the best game she has played solo, like a game where she don't have a partner. This
Yeah,
this is the best game she has played. She has done good, like as far as like um
I think I don't
as
think this is the
far
best
as
game
like
she played. I
physicality,
don't.
she has as far as physical,
Yeah, that's what I
she
was about
has
to say.
done the
I don't
best
think this is
here
the
in
best
challenges.
game. Yeah,
But
I
not
don't think
the
this
best
is the
game
best.
though.
I don't think this is the best game she's played. I feel like this is the best we've seen her grow as a challenger. So now it's like now people got to put a little respect on Big T's name because she's holding her own now. Like she's been in
Yeah.
elimination because usually she's one and done. Like once you get an elimination, she's out. But now it's like I won 2 eliminations this season. I went against KC. I went against Kaz, and I went against Jessica. So like, yeah, I went into this elimination 3 times this season, and 2 out of the 3 I won. Like, so put some respect on my name. I
Yeah.
was, I didn't have like the protection that I usually have, so I really had to like work and like, So yeah, as a challenger, the growth is there, and we
Yeah.
love to see
Yeah.
it. But
You could tell. I feel like Big T been working on that outside of the challenge, and she came back and
mm,
she was really good. I think she was really good, and I think if she had like similar alliances that she had previously, plus her being better as a challenger, I think she would have did really really well this season. But the alliance was the downfall this season, really.
yeah, they got the wrong people in the house. Yeah.
But yeah,
So
uh,
yeah,
but yeah, Casey won first round, Big T won the second round. In the third round, I was like pulling for Big T just because I really like Big T. I want her to win. I mean, I want her to win that one and stay in the house, but it was a no. And Casey got the pulled the pole and won the elimination.
in
And
case you gave a
after
nice little speech.
yeah, and then afterwards, Big T runs and says goodbye to Melissa. They hug. It was very sad. So now Melissa in his house by herself, and I hope she could win some be on the winning team because otherwise she's gonna be the next girl. And what's his name? Corey trying to stick to his American Alliance boys.
They don't want him.
Either one.
They don't want him.
Yeah, Boys Week is next week, and when's CT coming? Because that might just be you, Corey. Because I'm trying to think of the men they got left. And I think CT might be the only man I can think of that's left. That I
Darrell.
who?
Darrell.
Oh, okay, okay,
And
okay.
Brad. It's 3
But
more guys.
those people are also like OG vets as well. And so I just Corey, you gonna be the next person, the next guy. So I don't understand these people don't team up. Like
Yeah.
who gonna go before Corey? Who would they even pick before Corey out of the guys? James, Mariah gonna fight for him. Who fighting for Corey? So next week's probably going to be a guys' week, and I really think they need to readapt. I don't know if previously I said I didn't like it, but having them keep sending the same people in, the skulls got to come back.
Yeah.
They got to come back. It's actually really boring to see. Like when you keep sending the same people in, it's
Yeah.
like I be feeling bad for those people, and then it's like you already know what's gonna happen. So it's like when you watching the challenge or like
Yeah.
any reality show, you want to be like, oh, I don't know what like because literally I can't. When like something's like they don't announce the winner, I try to stay away from the end episodes. I don't want to accidentally see what happens because it'll
Yeah.
take away the fun of the episode. But if I already know, oh, okay, Big T didn't win that one, so yeah, she's going in. It's like, oh, it's so boring.
Yeah.
I don't
They
like.
either they either need to bring the skulls back but rework it or start bringing the grenades back. Like
Yeah,
as you win elimination, you can't be nominated one,
it
and
should
then
be
you
back
get
to back.
also yeah.
You have to go back to back.
Yeah. Like if you win elimination, you can't be nominated for the next one.
Can't be nominated or chosen daily challenge or nomination. I that would be better. And then it would show some of those people who think they in this alliance that you're not, because when Big T and Melissa are not available, it's you.
Yeah.
So that would show them, and then they would jump ship sooner, and then we could have something happening.
Yeah.
But that is our recap and review for this episode of the Challenge 39 Battle for a New Champion. So we will see you on our next video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you there.